Kaylyn, the team returned to Cary Gym this week after a third-place finish at Towson last Sunday. What did you, the gymnast, and the entire coaching staff learn from that competition?
I think that we learned that we just have to keep fighting. It wasn't the meet that we wanted, and I think when you're in the moment in those situations, you think it's worse than it is. And looking back, we had an off beam rotation, and that's really it. We had some mistakes here and there, but other than beam, we had a pretty strong showing, and I think it just shows a testament to what this team is. They keep fighting. They're working through the mistakes, and it's not as bad as we're thinking when we're looking back on it. So it's just something that it just keeps fueling the fire for them.
The squad ended with its best road score of the season on bars last week. Have you seen that positive attitude kind of carry into training this week?
Yeah, absolutely. I think this team, like I said, they're fighters, and it's something that we said, guys, we don't have to go in next week and reinvent the wheel. We need to work on a little bit of our confidence. They're still going out there and they're competing a little bit shaky, but starting off in a rotation like beam last weekend and ending as strong as we did on bars, we just had to figure out a way that they can take that energy from that last rotation and start with that energy. So that's something that we've been working on a little bit this week. And I think it just shows what this team is, that they're putting a little bit too much pressure on themselves because they want it that bad. So I think that we just need to calm them down a little bit and just tell them to go out there and do their gymnastics, because they're a good team, and they're talented, and they're working hard, and they're fighting through. So just getting their confidence up there and knowing that they can go out there and nail it every single time is kind of what we're working on as we move forward.
Having said all that, you all will start on bars this week at Ohio State. How do you make sure that this meet starts a little bit more strong?
Yeah, I think just keeping the energy up from the beginning. I actually like starting on bars. They've been working really hard, and they're confident on bars right now. And Robin always does such a good job leading us off in that spot. So I think starting with her and just continuing that momentum throughout the meet is something that we're just going to go ahead and make it happen.
Looking ahead just a little bit, you will finally return to the WVU Coliseum next Sunday for the team's pink meet. Are you guys ready to kind of get back here in Morgantown and compete in front of your fans?
Yes, absolutely. And, we've been on the road it'll be 3 weeks after this weekend, and that's something that's hard too. It's in the middle of season, their schoolwork's picking up. It's just that high stress time for them, and, just trying to calm their nerves. I think being back in the Coliseum next week will really help with that and kind of hit our stride towards the end of the season and just, end on that positive note that we need to end on.